guys, and welcome to this episode of the Brawlcasters. I'm James, that man over there trying to put some semaphore out there so to land a plane. That's Alex.
You know what I was inspired by? I was inspired by our boy. Then he already fought, but this was filmed on the 12th with the big super guys. But that was for our boy Yung Queezy fighting in karate combat this weekend.
Yeah.
Shout out to him. All right, he was dancing with all the stars. We sent it to each other. We sent it back and forth. It was just funny.
Yeah, watching him talk to Eddie Alvarez about the brawl with Mike Perry. Watching it.
Feel with him wearing a black belt.
Whatever, dude. There's 9-year-olds walk around this world wearing a black belt. I don't really.
I saw some of the comments. They were very upset.
See, like, I get that though. I get that because like you have sent me some things. Because for those of you guys who are unfamiliar, I'm the owner of a gym that holds its roots in Kyokushin karate, but we have transitioned to like a full mixed martial arts school. We have fighters in the UFC, that kind of stuff. But for many years, the word karate was in our name. So Alex will send me like point fighting karate videos just to make me angry and be like, "Look, they're."
Listen, I put up a bunch of point fighting karate stuff on Punch, and I sent you a picture of the comments. They were very upset at me.
Yeah.
They're like, it's a legitimate way to fight, guys. I'm not saying if that's what you want to do, sure. Self-defense, no. Is it a good way to start off your martial arts career? There's a lot better ways to start off. It's better than nothing.
Yeah. Here's the thing.
Is it the best way? No.
Yeah. Anything is better than nothing. Anything is like, listen. Is it the best self-defense martial art? No, I would not call it that at all.
Point fighting, especially not.
No. Now here's the thing. Like if you're learning like how to like legit make like contact, because we know there's like differences. Like we know there's taekwondo and then there's taekwondo. Like there's like, you know what I mean? Like there's guys who like flick, point, way, and then there's people who like knock each other hook out.
I don't mind, but the one I specifically make fun of is the ones that they just go like, every time. You know exactly what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. You hate that shit.
Because they don't like punch. They just get a hand to touch you.
Yeah, and then they make the noise and run away.
Yeah, like yeah, and it's like the world does not work in such a way where if like you know what it's like, you know what it's exactly like, and you'll get this reference, and I will love you for it. You remember when Lord Zed had his putties on Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and they had the Z on their chest, and if you punched the Z on their chest, they exploded? That's what they act like. They act like every human being has the Lord Zed Z on their chest, and if you touch that Z, they instantly explode and they're gone. Even though in every one of those fight scenes, the Z would get punched like 42 times because they can never punch people in the face. They always had to punch them in the torso. So they punch like around the Z. But then magically, all at the same time, they'd all get their Z hit.
What was the badass movie for Power Rangers? Was it Mr. Ooze?
Ivan Ooze.
Ivan Ooze! Fuck yeah, Ivan Ooze, bro. That movie's dope. That's a fucking great movie.
You know what's suddenly hitting my brain? Do you remember it opens up with them in a skydiving competition? Like their high school had a skydiving competition. And it...
Yeah, and it's always in the same... They always fucking... I have to wear all yellow. I gotta wear all white. I gotta wear all red. Like, that's all they wear. Like, bro. Relax.
And nobody notices that this group of friends always wears, coincidentally, the exact same colors as the Power Rangers, and that they're always wearing the same color each. No one notices this.
They're really athletic. They're really close friends. They win all these skydiving, karate tournaments, and they're very like...
And they mysteriously disappear whenever trouble comes, right?
Yeah, trouble comes and they fucking leave, and then all of a sudden these guys in the exact same colors they wore pop up. Nobody thought about it. Pretty sure Angel Grove is like a psyop place, but whatever. Who knows? I don't know. What I do know is we got a banger of a fight.
But like, just to put a bow on this Power Rangers idea here, I will give you suspension of disbelief. You know, like I'll go with you in Jurassic Park to believe that there's a mosquito that bit a dinosaur that got rolled over by Amber and now it's trapped. I'll go with you. I'm totally fine with it. But don't treat me like I'm an idiot. Don't treat me like I'm an idiot. Now, if you wanted to have a red accent in the Red Ranger's outfit every day, where like one day he's wearing like, you know, like his overalls, because that was a thing, and he's got a red t-shirt on underneath, Cool. And then the next day he's wearing something, but he's got red sneakers on. And maybe the next day he's wearing something, he's got a red hat on. Okay, we're cool.
That's what they did in the 2019 movie?
Yeah, something like that.
That's what they did. They did accent, not full on, I only fucking wear yellow.
Yeah. Yeah. Shout out to Trini, though. Trini died. Did you know that?
She's not in the Netflix movie.
Yeah, which is so unfortunate.
Netflix movie.
It's so unfortunate. Like, she was in a car accident or something like that.
Yeah, so they kill her character early on in the Netflix movie.
Oh, that's terrible. Oh. But then, in that 2019 movie, I want to confirm this before I say it out loud, but I am 90% sure. I'm sure you watched Stranger Things. Yeah. So,
It's the brother from Stranger. He's the Red Ranger.
yeah. Yep. Exactly. And do you know his name? Because
it's like he sounds like a fucking musketeer.
His name is Darce Montgomery, but it's not said Darce. It's Dacre or something like that. Dacre
Montgomery. Yeah.
Dacre Montgomery. But it's spelled Darce. So I'm like, nah, man, you got to take up jiu-jitsu and you got to become a Darce specialist. Sorry.
I thought he was gonna be a bigger movie star, honestly.
Yeah. After Stranger Things, like I thought bigger and better things from it, but apparently not. Apparently he's just Power Ranger.
He makes comebacks. This is your comeback, dude.
Yeah, listen, I'm telling you, drop the Dark and just you're Darce now, and just find Joe and just start Darcing people up.
Even Joe's in Fantastic Four now.
Yeah, exactly. All right, but now you're right. We have a banger of a fight. Turk versus Yung Queezy. I mean, I think that both those names are worse than pronouncing a name that is spelled Darce as Dark.
Well, Yung Queezy is fighting in an appropriate gym as well today.
All right, so let's get to it. Here we go. But before we do, guys, make sure you subscribed. Make sure you liked. Make sure you comment fights that you want to see down below. Comment below your best suspension of disbelief thing that you've done in a fantasy show or movie. I want to hear from you guys. We suspended our disbelief that all of Angel Grove didn't notice all those coincidences, by the way.
Convince me that Enan's natty. Go ahead, guys.
That ain't happening. Here we go. In 3, and 2, and 1.
Street meets.
Yo.
After drama. Shout out to my boy Stiff.
What is going on in the background? First off, that is not that man's hair. That hair. No, not the guy with the thing in his head. The guy in the white shirt. Okay.
And in this corner, we got Yung Queezy. He's also 0-0. Satan's backyard. He's saving Ellis
But oh no, that dude with the hair, he looks like when Marv in Home Alone gets electrocuted and it cuts him as a skeleton with a hair in it. That's what my man looks like. Yeah. So Yung Queezy has the red gloves, and Turk has no training whatsoever. Yeah. Yeah, he does. Yeah, he was outside of Section 8 apartment, and he was just going hard on that wall. Just, Yeah. Yeah, they just put the canvas on the concrete floor. And I love that there's the tripping hazard of the punching bags just hung up right outside there. That is horrendous. Nothing. Yeah, Turk is just letting the body shots go. Though Yung Queezy means business now because the headband's off. No. Yeah, this looks like the lowest of low level of Golden Ghost fights. And then we got that really excited looking guy in the background in the red shirt, arms all crossed, not saying a word. Did you please tell me you heard what that man just yelled? Move your head, son. Oh, nice double jab there from Turk. Yung Queezy, he wants out.
Yeah, that's it.
And you also don't understand the adrenaline dump. You don't understand what it's like to like, oh, yeah, yeah. Ringside. Yeah, those Everlasts are full of cotton balls. And look at Turk dancing around like he's something. I love it. Yung Queezy almost took out that man with the gloves. The man with the glasses right there. He almost ate that shot. And around one. All right, that man in the white hat and sunglasses background. You can't convince me that guy does not have a rifle rack in the back of his pickup truck. he does. He puts a hard Y on it when he says boy. Yep. Yeah, Yung Queezy coming out with a vengeance round too. Yeah. Turk swinging at the guy in the background there in the green shirt. Good shell up by Yung Queezy. Yes. Yeah. All right. That ref, we could. Yeah. I was just thinking, like, ref, we could be done with this for now. Yeah, I think so. I think he does not look like he. Yeah, it's yeah. We don't know. We don't have to. Yeah, he's decided he wants out. That's okay. And look at that gentleman in the white polo shirt there. He definitely had some things to say. All right.
That was maybe the oddest fight in all regard. I have nothing to say other than I'm glad they're not fighting there anymore.
Yeah, I'm pretty good because like that looks like they just found an abandoned warehouse. Like, hey, we'll throw a training boxing ring up, and like this will be the Street Beefs. This will be our training facility. Yeah, like if one of those guys stepped on their own shoelaces and they went just, if they just flat backed, like, yo, missing teeth.
I got none, guys. Good job.
So I'm gonna ask you this only because of how that guy yelled out into this ring. Move your head, son. I've heard some corners yell some interesting things in fights throughout the years, and I'll never forget. Promoter no longer promotes fights on Long Island. I'll tell you his name off the air. He had some fights, and one of my teammates, one of my contemporaries, was fighting in his promotion. And or a few of my contemporaries were fighting, and like, even a couple of my students were fighting in his promotion. And there was one guy. He was not the cornerman, but this was a very disorganized show. So, like, he was standing with his chest against the back of the cornerman's head. He was like a teammate who was just really excited. And there wasn't, like, an athletic commission to, like, be like, no, you have to get out of here. And it was kickboxing fights and boxing and so forth. And the guy was standing right behind the cornerman. And he just keeps yelling the same phrase over and over and over again. And this was the oddest thing I've ever heard yell out of fight. So I'm going to give you an opportunity to rebut this in just a second. It's the oddest thing you've heard. He just keeps yelling at the fighter in the ring, his teammate, obviously. Get your goddamn blood pressure up. Get your goddamn blood pressure up. Over and over and over again. Get your goddamn blood pressure up. To the point where for months, even now, I'm sure if I texted right now, one of the people who was at the show, get your goddamn blood pressure up, they would remember exactly what I was talking about because he said it so many times. And his fighter, who lost the fight, by the way, apparently didn't get his blood pressure up. He said it so many times, the fighter, though going all 3 rounds, lost. Didn't get his goddamn blood pressure up. What's the oddest thing you've heard a corner yell? Or a fan?
Well, fans get very...
Yeah. I mean, there's the infamous clip that every MMA fan has seen, grab his dick and twist.
Yeah, I think in person, though, when I was cornering one of my fighters back in the day, it was one of my teammates. He wasn't one of my fighters. It was one of my teammates. What was it? One of our coaches showed up, and then we would alternate cornering and helping out on the fights. And he was beating this kid up. He was fucking him up. And the other corner was like, your ex is in the crowd. She's in the crowd. You're proving her right. And he just kept yelling that at this fighter. And I was like...
That is some motivation, man.
She's there. You're proving her right.
That's some
motivation. And I was like... if his ex was in the crowd. I didn't know if this was like a way to get him into it. I don't know if he just got his heart broken recently. But I felt for that kid. I felt bad. He got fucked up, and I felt bad afterwards. We were, my buddy won, but I was just like, at what cost? Like, fuck, dude. That was probably the most one that takes the cake. But like, also when we're in commentary, we've had I don't know. There was one show we talked about where I almost shoved the guy behind me.
There's more than one show where that's happened.
Yeah, it's happened a few times where I gotta get up and I'm like, bro, come on, like,
Even at the last show, we had a couple guys who like were, we'll call them extended cornermen. They weren't all cornermen, but they wound up like right there. And like I knew one of them, pro fighter. Don't want to call him out, but I looked at him like, bro, and like I know him. His stepson attends Tiger Schulman School. Actually, as a matter of fact, his stepson has competed against Riley in the Tiger Schulman tournament. And so I looked at him, and he goes,
like. There was somebody that fought that night that I had to tell. I was like, hey, I get it. Yell all you want. There's no cursing, please. I'm still on live TV.
Yeah.
And she was like, my bad.
Exactly. Most people understanding.
I'm so sorry. It's just my boy. And I was like, I feel you. But like,
circle one cage panel away, and you can yell all you want.
Or just be like, let's go. You got this. Get up. But like the need to like, because that carry.
Yeah. Everybody hears the and they know what's coming next. You know? Yeah. And
mindful of your space, guys.
Yeah. Be aware of your surroundings. Self-defense 101.
Boom.
And get your goddamn blood pressure up.
And don't let your ex down if she's in the crowd.
Listen, don't be proving her right. Don't be proving her right. But you know what you need to be doing? You need to subscribe. Get your new episodes right as they drop. You need to leave us a like. Of course, why would you not? Comment down below the craziest thing that you've heard yelled at a fight. I want to see what you guys have heard yelled at a fight down below. Comment down below if you think these fighters are built to brawl as well. You could do that too. We'll take that. Comment who in the crowd you thought was built to brawl. Let's go that far. That's a better thing. That's a better thing. Yeah. Get your merch, guys. Get your merch. Don't forget your merch. Remember, fight. If you're gonna send us a fight, it's gotta have a ref. Other than that, guys, until next time, brawl on.